Didn't. It's the best opportunity of the game so far as such.
It just goes to show you, it just needs a moment of magic, a moment of quality, as we saw there from Pogba's through ball to separate these two teams. At the other end, ball towards Saka from Torreira, slightly overhit and goes through to the goalkeeper De Gea, who rolls it out to Pogba, who's done really well to get away from Xhaka, who finds Lingard. Then Pereira on the edge of the area, right hand side. Pereira's cross straight at Kolasinac, standing just in front of him, but it's finally getting a bit end to end at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that was just a counter attack, and Pereira should have done better. He's tried to kick it through a player. Should have been early cross, or he should have maybe changed the direction of the ball, but he's tried something. Balls cannot go through people's bodies, and he's tried to kick it through a body. Absolutely incredible.
Maybe he's trying to win a corner, which he has for his side, which Ashley Young will take on the right hand side. Young short to Lingard. Lingard back to Pereira. That's a really good delivery. Maguire was at the back post, couldn't turn it home. Broken to Pepe to start the Arsenal attack. Trying to slip in Saka. It's not a good pass, but Pereira's fallen over, and Saka's still going, and he shoots. It's well saved. Guendouzi on the rebound, saved again by David De Gea. Oh, Guendouzi should have scored, and he knows it. It's gone out for a corner on the right hand side.
Yeah, this was poor play. This was, I think it was Pereira has gone through. He's slipped as he's tried to get it. Saka has got through, and he's run against one with Harry Maguire, and he actually gets his shot off. Good save with the left hand by David De Gea, and he saves down to his left. Guendouzi's coming in. It was a tight angle, and maybe he could have lifted it up because he knows that the keeper is going to be going down. In the end, it was a good save in the end by David De Gea again.
Corner comes in towards the near post, away by Pogba. Daniel James further away. Good head to Pereira. Approaching 45 minutes now, United streaking away. Daniel James has the pace. He's running towards the penalty area. Low cross comes in. Oh, it's just ahead of Rashford. Cuts it back now to Pogba. Breaks to McTominay. McTominay! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, for Manchester United. Scott McTominay finds the top corner. Magic breakaway from Manchester United to brighten up a really dank first half of football. Sensational breakaway from Daniel James. It looked like it was all done and dusted, but then Scott McTominay had the composure to find the top corner on the stroke of half time. It's Manchester United 1, it's Arsenal 0.
Well, you thought the moment was gone because Daniel James has overhit that pass. Hit that pass to Rashford, but I'll tell you what, McTominay gets onto that, and all he wanted to do was shoot in the end. The actual initial ball back was for Pogba, but he gets it out of his feet and he just strikes across the ball, and I think he takes a slight deflection as well, and that's what takes it away from Leno.
It's a lovely strike from Scott McTominay. We're getting the replay now. It may have just scraped the nose of Granit Xhaka as it went through to the top corner. But it's the precision on the effort. He hasn't panicked. He's seen the space there, and Leno saw it late, and that's the first Premier League goal of the season for Scott McTominay. It's hard to say they deserve to be in the lead, but I'm not sure that matters.
It doesn't matter at this moment in time. There's no point in getting arguments about who deserves it or not. It hasn't been the greatest first half, but that's about as good as it has been, really, that goal.
What have Arsenal got in response? It finally got a bit end-to-end, and that has favoured Manchester United. And what could be a very important night in the seasons for both of these teams. 2 minutes added on at the end of the half. Arsenal coming forward. Xhaka crossfield to Pepe. Pepe's cross in. Overhit. Aimless, pointless goal kick. £72 million that cross was worth.
Yeah, you said that. That was, yeah, as it has been a lot of the times with Pepe. Very, very poor.
Just seeing the replay on our monitors here again of the goal from McTominay from a different angle. Such a lovely finish. It's almost a bit like, I don't know, it's a bit like the way Ronaldinho struck that ball at Stamford Bridge all that time ago, because he's got so little backlift on it. He doesn't really step into it. His left foot stays planted, and he still managed to get a really good strike out of it. It's a moment of quality in a half lacking almost completely in quality. What a strike from Scott McTominay. That's really all there is to analyse during the half-time break, which we are now in because the whistle has gone. McTominay, first man into the dressing room, by the way, sprinting straight off in the rain. We'll be back in a few moments to analyse what we've seen. United lead Arsenal by a goal to 0 at the moment. It's Premier League Live.
I'm Sam Matterface, and this is Game Day. TalkSport has your weekend covered as we give you a series of exclusive podcasts bringing you total coverage of the Premier League with a trio of top podcasts. On Thursday, myself and a legendary lineup of pros and pundits will preview the action to all 10 Premier League matches.
On Saturday, it's your verdict with me, Laura Woods, and Adrian Durham, bringing you all the reaction and the very best of the phone-in.
On Monday morning, it's the turn of the record book with me, Danny Kelly. I'll be joined by the very best guests as we look back at all the weekend's action, going down the odd tangent as well, all on the way.
Subscribe now to the Game Day podcast on Acast, Spotify or iTunes.
The Sports Bar, weeknights from 10 on Talk Sport.
Hello, I'm Andy Goldstein, and of course you can hear me on the Sports Bar with Jason Cundy. We'll be taking all your calls, text, tweets and emails on all the big talking points from the weekend's football. And remember, we bring you the very first look at the next day's back page headlines every single night.
The Sports Bar, weeknights from 10 on Talk Sport.
Jim White and Natalie Sawyer. Weekday mornings from 10 on Talk Sport.
I think it's all about involvement.
The new sound of mid-mornings on Talk Sport with Jim White and Natalie Sawyer.
Pulling your spot on with that.
News-breaking, globe-spanning, mid-morning football talk.
But just for me, I find it a little bit cringy.
Legal, honest, decent, fair.
Maybe that's going to be contentious, but that's what I do.
White and Sawyer.
You don't play, you don't get a medal.
Weekday mornings from 10
I'm trying my best here.
on Talk Sport.
Hawksby and Jacobs, weekday afternoons from 1 on Talk Sport.
One Man Went to Moan was a great idea from one of the listeners for Andy's Edinburgh show, and we thought that would be a good bit in the show, but it's not a bit.